Page 21. Module 1.3 Consumers' Equilibrium. Rationale. The consumer aims at the maximization of his satisfaction, subject to the limitation posed by his budget. To be in equilibrium, he equates the marginal utility derived from the commodity with the price of the commodity. Key concept: optimum bundle.
1.3.1 Consumers' Optimum Bundle. In the last two modules, we have discussed the set of bundles available to the consumer and her preferences over these bundles. As far as the diagrammatic representation is concerned, the available bundles are represented by the budget set, and her preferences are represented by the indifference curves. Given the set of well-defined preferences and the bundles available to her as per her budget line, which bundle does she finally choose? We assume that the consumer is a rational individual. In figure 1.10, good 1 is represented on the x-axis and good 2 is represented on the y-axis. All points that lie above the budget line drawn are unattainable by the consumer, that is, bundle F in the diagram. What about the points below the budget line? Compared to any point below the budget line, a point on the budget line will always contain more quantity of one of the goods and no lesser of the other good. Figure 1.10 Consumers' Optimum Bundle. Here we have two axes x and y. Good 1 is represented on x-axis and good 2 is represented on the y-axis. Both the axes have 3 parts each, and we have 3 indifference curves: IC0, IC1, IC2. These 3 are downward sloping indifference curves. We have the budget line intersecting at point E on the indifference curve IC1. Points H and G lie on the indifference curve IC0. Point E lies on the indifference curve IC1. Point F lies on the indifference curve IC2. The budget line intersects the indifference curve IC1 at point E. But where on the budget line is the best bundle? The point at which the budget line just touches is tangent to one of the indifference curves will be the optimum bundle. Therefore, bundle E must be the best bundle for the consumer. As given in the figure 1.10, let us consider 4 different points E, F, G and H. Page 22. Bundles G and H are on the lower indifference curve IC2, while bundle E is on a higher indifference curve IC1. There is yet another bundle F on the indifference curve IC0. Let us compare the levels of satisfaction a consumer will receive if she chooses point H instead of point E. We know since bundles H and G are both on the same indifference curve, the consumer will be indifferent between these two bundles. Therefore, we can compare bundle G and E for checking the difference in the level of satisfaction. However, bundle F is beyond the budget set, so it is not feasible to the consumer. Bundle E has more quantity of good 2 and no less of good 1 as compared to the bundle G. Thus, Bundle E is the optimum bundle for the consumer.
Test your understanding. Prashant wants to consume apples and pears. He has a total of rupees 100. The price of an apple is rupees 10 and a pear is rupees 5. Prashant is fully satisfied if he consumes 5 apples in a day. Draw his budget line and an indifference curve that shows his optimal choice of consuming apples and pears. There's a hint here for you. The optimal consumption bundle will be 5, 10.